How's it, guys? Welcome back to FX Rhapsody. Today we'll be looking at the euro dollar, and we will also be touching on the dollar yen. Okay, before we hit the charts, please come visit my website. If you scroll down to the bottom, you can see that all my new videos will be posting here. So all you do is just click on the image and it will take you straight through to the videos. Scrolling down even more, you can see my featured strategies. Strategies just proven to work, and just go check them out. We've got our trader sentiment at the bottom here that updates automatically, and then all my social links at the bottom. And then also scrolling to the side on the sidebar, you've got your video categories. So depending on your trading, if you're only getting started, just go click on this tab and it will take you straight through to my videos on how to get started in trading, and tells you all about the trading and what it is about, strategy analysis, and all these kind of things, all the VIX 75 videos. You've got your trading platforms as well that you can download, or the economical calendar. Click on the image and it will bring it up for you. And then and I've also got my preferred brokers. Just click on the brokers tab and it will take you through to my preferred brokers. These guys are brilliant. You've got a nice 50% welcome bonus, 10% deposit. You can deposit via Ozo, Payfast, Visa, Scroll, even Bitcoin, and even more Ethereum, I think, as well. These guys have got amazing spreads. Click on it and it will show you the type of spreads that they've got. And then also they are an ebook broker, so click on the ebook broker if you don't know what it is, and it will tell you exactly what an ebook broker is. You've also got some resources at the top here that you can download, candlestick cheat sheets that I've created, and then also the commitment of traders that we use for our trading. So all you do is just click on the icon here and it will download the commitment of traders to your laptop or even your smartphone. Okay, looking at the euro dollar on the monthly time frame, we can see that price is still in this consolidation phase. I just want to highlight it over here, so you can see there. So we're still finding price ranging in that area over there. I did speak about it yesterday a little bit on my previous analysis on the pound. Market is just gearing up for something huge to happen, and so it's waiting in anticipation just to see what and where market will break out, and what will affect that market to make it break out. On a weekly time frame on the euro, let's just have a look. So basically, let's just do this here. You can see that price was moving up and down in this area. So what I do is I take my Fibonacci. I just want to show you this from the high to this low. Okay, so we're taking it from the swing high and we're taking it from the swing low. So we're looking at how price came up and it touched that area of the 79%. It retraced all the way back and then it started making its way to the downside. Now, if you were to be in a sell over here on a long term, on a weekly time frame, you will be looking at your targets being hit on the 0%, which will be your first target, your second target on your minus 50%, and your third target on your minus 100%. So basically what we see currently is price obviously just not breaking through this area of the 0%. So it's basically finding a previous support area on this. So what we want to see is first, price needs to obviously break this area to head down to the minus 50%, which is also falling nicely, as you can see here, on a previous support. So again, waiting and anticipation to see if price actually breaks this area, which will then head towards our second target for those guys that took a nice long swing trade and a nice long swing sell on this pair over there. So again, it's just waiting to see what the market does. Will it break that area, or will it just bounce up to the upside? On a daily time frame, let's just expand this again so we can see it a bit clearer. Okay, so on a daily time frame, we can see all this. First of all, there's definitely some liquidity that's lying at the bottom here. So price have been taking out this liquidity. So, over here, price went up, liquidity took it out, went up again, took out some liquidity. Now price moved up to the upside, and then price started moving down again. So just want to highlight a couple of areas. So obviously we're waiting for this support area to be broken, where there's some liquidity that's lying at the bottom there. And then also, excuse me, let me just expand this a little bit. So like we saw on the weekly, we would like to see price going down to the downside. So I just want to highlight another key area over here. And we can see that price is currently in this area. It's a nice area of support and resistance. As you can see, it acted as a previous resistance a little bit. Then price went up for a couple of days. Price went up, broke through it, came back, resisted that area again, came up, and acted as a support on this candle here, on this bearish candle in between the bulls. And the price went up again. It came down. It touched that area again. So you can see it's a clear area of high interest in the market. Okay, so you can see if you take your Fibonacci, you take it from this high there. It was a little bit of a swing to this low. So what I would like to see, because you can see price came up, went down, consolidated area, moved up and then down. So I'm taking it from this the bullish candle in between the bears to the low, the swing low over here. And then what I would like to see is price actually coming up and actually touching the 62% area and then start making its way to the downside, then basically hunting that liquidity at the bottom there. So we're going to expand that area. So that's obviously scenario number one. Oops, this line's a little bit skew. That's obviously our first scenario. Sorry, I am going to be that pedantic and just trying to get my, there we go. And then scenario two, again, price might just from here on our next candle go and hunt that liquidity from the start and making its way down to your downside, to your targets at the bottom. So that's your two scenarios. If we go to the to our CLT reports, what we find in the euro is that there's definitely a lot more shorts that's been placed in the market. So you can see that the euro went from a 57,000 net positions, and it's moved gradually all the way down to 12,000. So meaning a lot more shorts in the market than longs. And you can see in last week, a massive amount of shorts was placed, 18,000, but also a little bit of long positions, which kind of indicates maybe that price might just push itself up to the upside before coming down to the downside. But again, it's just the markets. Don't just look at the prediction or the analytics of it. Don't just go according to my analysis. This is just the way I see the market. Go down to your lower time frames, trade it, trade what the market gives you, and never forget that. Just roll down to the lower time frames. And again, I keep saying this, just the way that I analyze the markets over here, do the exact same thing. Go look at your lower time frames, even drill down to the one minute, and then you can see that how things happen, especially with this Fibonacci. I mean, how price retraced back to that. Okay, that's all for the euro dollar. Let's move on to the next one, the dollar yen. So monthly time frame, start off with a monthly always, from top to bottom. Okay, monthly, similar. All these pairs, all these major pairs, guys, gearing up for something big. Something is going to happen, and it's gonna make the markets do something. So it's going to create this big movements be it up or down, or doesn't matter, or depends on what you are trading. But definitely something huge is happening. So you can see in the last couple of months, consolidation of the market, it's ranging in that area. So it can, we don't know which way it's going to go. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Now in the weekly time frame, I just want to expand this, make it nice and big to show you. So you get your swing high over here. Market made a nice swing low, and then it made another swing high, and it made another swing low. So basically, and you can see it's moving to the upside. So you take your Fibonacci from this swing high, the previous swing high, to the previous swing low, because market made a swing and then it down, and then it came bottom again, then it started moving up again. It has not made another swing, and you can see clearly how market tapped. Just going to highlight this area. It was a nice area of, again, resistance, but look at that. Look how nicely and precisely market came or price came and tapped that 70.5% area, retracement area in the Fibonacci. So this is, again, for me, indication, bam. So market came up, touched it. So for me, next week, I am anticipating a nice bearish candle forming on the weekly time frame. So I'm going to leave it just like that, moving to the daily time frame. Just drilling it down, because you can see how markets, or how price was consolidating or ranging in this, it was a couple of weeks that has been ranging here. So eventually price went up. So currently what we're seeing is, we're seeing this nice area of liquidity that's lying at the bottom here. Let me just draw it a little bit up. Not always that far down or far above the price. And then obviously we do see this area of liquidity that's lying at the top here. So basically, price can now either go and hunt this liquidity before moving down, or it can just from here, because I mean, that 70.5% is obviously a very key area in the market, but also this 79%, that's also a nice key area in the market, and price can just, might as well do that. Okay, so again, just act to what price is doing, especially the beginning of next week. I think there's going to be a nice move, be it a short buy and then a big sell off on the dollar yen. If we go to our COT reports, we can see in our previous analysis, we also saw that the yen is getting stronger. So slowly but surely, the guys are putting more, or they're closing their shorts and putting more longs in the market, meaning it's the US dollar versus the yen, meaning if the yen gets stronger, it will push the dollar price down. So it will definitely, then the price is going to start moving to the downside. So in the long term, for me, my bias on the long term on this pair is price will be moving to the downside, because we can see clearly how the yen is getting a bit stronger, and again, anything can happen in the market. So don't just go according to what I see and how I analyze it. Drill down to your lower time frames, and especially when you see price or something happen in the market, just trade according to your analysis. So guys, that's all from my side. I hope you enjoyed this analysis. Please don't forget to hit that like button, comment in the comment section, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if there's any other pairs that you want me to analyze. There's a couple of pairs that I want to look at still this weekend. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, so you will be notified of any other analysis and also strategies that might be coming your way next week. Guys, hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, and yes, happy trading, guys.